to The Rosie Show! Tonight, Emmy Award-winning actress Lisa Kudrow. And a Broadway performance from the cast of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And here she is now. It's Rosie!
Part of the show is over. I walked out in these freaking shoes. Can you see them? Look at the shoe. Ow, ow, ow. It's hurting me. Get it close up. Ow. Okay, I'm fine. Don't worry. There's a bet in the dressing room that I would not ever wear them. And when it got over $250, I'm like, put those suckers on. I feel for the cast of Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. Because I'm a little bit in drag, frankly. Who am I kidding? Well, thank you for being here. So great to have you. Anybody else having a little allergy today? In Chicago, allergy? Is it just me? Is it, if you live here a while, do you get used to it, maybe? No? Thanks, that's helpful. Because my daughter and Michelle, we all wake up with this. And it's like, then I'm Afrining, then I'm clarineting, then I'm everythinging. It's nice. It's a good look for the show. It's a nice sound. Remember that commercial when we were young? I'm Brenda Vaccaro for tampons. That's what I feel like. And I love Brenda Vaccaro. Remember she was in the Streisand movie, The Mirror Has Two Faces. Whatever. One day. Well, you know who's here today? Lisa Kudrow. How smart is that girl? Smart woman. Not only funny and beautiful, smart. Really smart. You know she went to Vassar, right? You know she has a degree in microbiology something. I don't even know. I failed biology in high school. I was one of those sad kids who had to take environmental science. So embarrassing. I remember when I went to college, I went to this small liberal arts college in Pennsylvania called Dickinson College in Carlisle. You know it? Carlisle, Pennsylvania. You're from Carlisle, Pennsylvania? Your parents are, but not you?
Not me, I'm from North Carolina.
You're from North Carolina.
You never lived with your parents?
But my relatives are from Carlisle.
But while they were living there, you were not living with them?
I wasn't born.
Wait a minute. What's your name?
Jared.
Jared. And you have family that live in Carlisle, Pennsylvania.
Currently, yeah.
But you grew up
In North Carolina.
with your parents?
With my parents.
Okay, then you got older and they left.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought maybe you were born.
No,
They said, we don't care. We're going. Don't tell them where we are.
It's a good ballet school, right? Don't they have ballet programs there?
At Carlisle? This might surprise you, Jared, but I've never done ballet. Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's not shocking.
Probably these shoes threw you off. What do you do, Jared?
I'm a model and I work at retail.
You're a model? Mm-hmm. Well, come on up here, Mr. Model. Look at you. How old are you?
25.
25, and that is not your natural hair color.
It is not.
No.
Is that yours?
Yeah, no. When did you start modeling, Jared?
As a child.
As a child?
Oshkosh Bagosh was my first gig.
How old were you?
Like 4, maybe.
Did you enjoy it back then?
Yeah, I guess. It was fun. When you're a child model, they have like great playrooms and stuff like that. Yeah. So that's all I remember. And then I did Bugle Boy.
Jeans?
Bugle Boy jeans.
Are those Bugle Boy jeans you're wearing?
No, they're not.
Because wasn't that the commercial?
I could still fit in those jeans.
Well, you look pretty skinny, honey.
Okay.
Not in a bad way.
You could always be skinnier.
Well, you can, and you could also have to go to the hospital and be force-fed by a tube. But you're pretty skinny. I don't think you need to lose.
Thank you.
Now, do you do runway, Jared?
Not currently. Right now, I'm just doing commercial.
Have you ever done runway?
I have.
Okay, would you give us a little runway walk right here? I'd like you to runway walk this way, runway walk back, and sit the hell down when you're done. Go ahead. Yeah, you got music, huh? There you go. Give him a little something. gentlemen. Wow. That was something. I liked your attitude when you were walking.
Thank you.
Because I find that models have that attitude like they just smelled something bad, right? It's like... I couldn't even really do that because I was afraid I was going to fall. All right. So, have you liked the show so far? Have you been watching? I've been having fun, I got to tell you. Love it. And we had Russell Brand, who I just thought was so amazing. You got to read his books because he wrote the second book he did, Bookie Wook 2, is all about fame, you know? And I think fame is a weird thing to try to explain to people because it really goes to your head. And you don't realize it's going to your head, but you start to think everything in the world revolves around you. And of course, in my case, it does. But still, no, it doesn't. When my show was first on in '96, I remember going to my house in Miami, and it was in the summer. And I looked out, and what did I see? The entire causeway going over to South Beach filled with people. Cars were stopped, horns were beeping, there were signs, they were in Spanish, but I knew they were my fans. So like I went out and I was literally waving. I'm like saying to my kids, honey, this is what it's like when you get to be famous. Just wave to the people. I found out 3 Cuban men washed up on shore on South Beach and they were taken by the Coast Guard and brought to the Coast Guard facility right behind the bridge. And those were all the people going, free them from Cuba. And I'm going, thank you very much. Wonderful to see you. I enjoy you too. Thanks for watching. That's how fame messes you up. Say hi to Catrice and the boys. How's it going, Catrice? You doing right? Yeah? Have you gotten any response from friends or family about the program so far?
Yeah, everybody loves it.
People enjoy it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, is your mom proud of you?
She's so proud.
Yeah, she finally gets to show, watch my kid on TV, and she doesn't have to be embarrassed of why. Because you know she won an Emmy for the song Blank in a Box that Justin Timberlake sang on SNL where she used to work. She won an Emmy for Blank in the Box. And I just thought her poor mother never could say it, you know, to anyone. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna turn the house lights up and we're gonna take questions from the audience, except for you, Jared, you're done. And you have a little song for our question segment, Catrice? Let's see, hear that, let's go.
It's time for the audience to ask Rose a question.
I'm getting used to that. It's got a nice vibe to it now. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Section 1-ish, section 2-ish, section 3-ish. Because what we did before, you know, we handed people the mic and then people thought it was set up. And it's not really at all. So if you have a question, raise your hand and somebody with a mic is gonna run towards you and we're gonna see what we can do. Anybody have a question? Now no one has any. That would be horrible. Oh yeah, right in the back, right there. Go ahead. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Quinn.
Hi, Quinn.
From Chicago.
Do you know that's the name of a character on Glee?
Absolutely.
The
Love it.
almost trampy girl who got pregnant.
Her and I have a lot in common.
Yeah.
Not at all. Are you in a book club in Chicago?
No. Do you have a book club I could join?
Well, I do. Do you want to join?
Yeah, what kinds of books do you like?
We read all sorts of books, anything from like Dr. Seuss. We've got
Dr. Seuss? You're an adult, you're reading Dr. Seuss. Could you read a book? Could you? How does this look?
Exactly.
No, what's your favorite book you read recently, Quinn?
The Hunger Games series.
I love the Hunger Games series. It's coming out this spring.
Absolutely.
Did you read all 3 of them?
Can't wait.
Oh my God, how much are you gonna cry when the little girl who goes in the first... It's been out for a year, people. But that character, Rue, broke my heart. And the little mockingjay birds, and that's gonna be bigger than Twilight. That's my prediction.
Absolutely.
But don't trust me, because seriously, do you know what actually happened? When the movie Titanic came out, my show was on, and they said, we want you to go to a screening. It's this movie, it's gonna be really big. And I went to the Ziegfeld Theater like 3 weeks before it came out, and I saw the movie, and I told our talent coordinators, do not book anyone from this film. It's a very, very bad film. It's gonna go away in a week, and I think it's gonna be embarrassing for Leonardo DiCaprio and Kate Winslet. And I love them so much as actors that I wouldn't do that to them. So let's just pretend the highest grossing film of all time. So don't listen to what I say. But I'm going to join your club then. Where are you? Near where?
Oh, Lakeview. Lakeview.
Is that close to us? To me?
South
I'm near the
Belmont.
Cubs Stadium.
Yeah, we're close.
Yeah? All right. We'll get
Give out
together.
my actual address.
You won't give out your address? You got a lot of stalkers, Quinn?
I do.
Yeah, I know. I think I read your address on the internet. 1-800-QUIN. Dr. Seuss. That was funny. Okay, now we're going to go in the middle section. You raised your hand first. Oh, you actually have a mic. How did you get a mic?
I was given one.
Oh, geez. See, maybe I'm doing it wrong. We'll go to her first, then to her. We have 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Go.
Hi, I'm Judy from Naperville.
Hi, Judy from Naperville. Where is Naperville?
South.
South, okay.
Only about a half an hour. Come on over for dinner.
You know, the south side of Chicago is the baddest part of town. If you go down there, you better just beware of a man named Leroy Brown. Leroy liked his trouble. He stood about 6'4". All the downtown ladies call him treetop lover. All the men just called him sir. Because he was bad. Bad Leroy Brown. Keep going, I'm sorry. It's like I have a syndrome. I can't stop. Don't clap, you'll only encourage me. The show will never end. Go ahead, what's your question, honey?
Just wondering what you were giving out for Halloween treats this year.
Well, I'm not going to do it in Chicago this year, but next year I will because my neighborhood needs to have a little time to prepare for the fact that I will not be there because I have, not to brag, the best Halloween house in the neighborhood. We give away full-size bars. It's like a 7-Eleven. And when the kids come in, their eyes like pop out of their head. And then I do the horrible, horrible thing, like the parents are trying to teach them to be polite. Now, Johnny, just take one. You can take 6, Johnny. Any 6 you like. And sometimes we have a toy, too. Like a little like Beanie Baby or like a Pez, which is a toy and candy in one. Yeah. Fantastic. My Halloween's my favorite, have to say.
Me too.
Christmas comes in second. Okay, now the person with the mic. We don't need any help, apparently.
Hi.
Hi, what's your name?
I'm Kathy from Chicago.
Hi, Kathy. I love how you talk. You're a little like Carol Channing.
Yeah. My question for you is, what advice do you have for working moms, like a lot of us?
Well, what advice I have is carry on, right? It ain't easy. And I always hated it when my show was on and they're like, America's hardest working single mother. First of all, I wasn't single. And second of all, you know, when you're on TV, you're not the hardest working anything. That's the bottom line, really. Every mother at home who does it, who tries to figure out how to get their kids the new pair of sneakers while feeding them, while staying at work, you know, the TV people who do it, I don't know what advice I could give you because if you're living a life and actually really doing it, you're pretty much already there, right?
Thank you.
There you go. All right, we have a great show. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, hit Broadway show. Bette Midler produced it. They're gonna be here. You're gonna be wowed by that. And up first, my friend, you know her, you love her, Lisa Kudrow. So stay tuned. We'll be back right here on O. Friends, please welcome Lisa Kudrow. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm great.
I'm sorry it's so cold in here. Are you freezing?
No, because I'm wearing a jacket.
Yeah,
I
good.
prepared, I heard.
We try to warn people, and soon we'll have Snuggies for the whole audience on the way in. It's just hard when you're in the menopause, you know. You and I are almost the same age. I'm a couple years older.
One.
That's what I meant by a couple, but, you know, one. Yeah, we're getting near the big 5-0 for me in March. Are you excited? How do you feel about aging?
I'm in denial.
Oh, that's good, too. I think that works.
I think it's a wonderful coping mechanism.
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not thinking about it.
And is it
At all.
upsetting to you a little, or is it...
I don't know. I mean, because I'm not thinking about it,
Yeah.
I don't have feelings about it.
Understood.
So I'm not upset. I'm not happy.
It's just sort of not happening.
You know, I'll be honest. The truth is,
Yeah.
I'm thrilled because then I feel like once a woman hits 50,
Yeah.
then she's taken a little more seriously because she has some experience. So, you know, you don't need her to just be sexy and cute.
I think you're right, especially in Hollywood, especially when you do what you've done, which is go into the producing part, right? That's smart.
Thank you.
Don't you think? Because I think a lot of women think they're always going to be offered that young, beautiful 20-something role, and guess what? We're almost 50.
Right. Or
Right.
any role.
Any role at all. You're right.
I mean,
Remember when there was a time when even Meryl Streep wasn't working?
Brief.
Very
yeah,
brief.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I know, remember?
Yeah, and I was scared about that.
Crazy.
People were like, why don't you do more movies? I'm like, nobody's calling, right?
Right.
You
no,
get to
I
a certain
know.
age and there's not a lot of roles written.
Right, that's true. I think things are changing a little bit. I
Right.
do. And I think here's the thing I say that almost doesn't make sense, but I think we need to thank the housewives, the real housewives of any city, for that. Because
You mean the ones from Bravo?
yes,
Oh, really?
I think this is my theory.
Okay.
And here's where you'll think I'm not that smart.
Okay.
But because they're so despicable,
Mm-hmm.
that, and horribly behaved,
Yes.
that we now have a whole other point of reference for what a woman can be.
That's so true.
And so women, don't have to be, their only problem is they're a little clumsy or they're the most reasonable person in the house. We don't have to play those boring roles anymore.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Which one did you really feel repulsed by, if you don't mind saying?
Which person?
No, which, like Atlanta, Beverly Hills, or
Yes,
was it there?
yes.
Yes, and yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Name a city, yes.
Yeah, they've done it. I got it. What I'm not repulsed by is web therapy. How many people have seen this? Lisa, when I first saw it, I think it was probably, was it 4 years ago? It couldn't have been.
Maybe 2009.
Okay. I was on the web and I saw your name and I watched this and I was hysterical laughing.
Oh, good.
It is the funniest show, and then I was so happy you asked me to be on it.
We were so happy you said you'd be on it.
Everyone's been on it. Tell the truth. Tell who's been on it. You're happy with me? You had Meryl Streep and Lily Tomlin.
I know, yeah.
Was
It's
that
good.
weird?
Yes.
Scary?
Yes.
Yeah.
It was really scary.
And you're the booking agent for this, too.
Right, we don't have a casting director. It's just the three of us, Dan Bugatinsky, Don Roos, and me.
And
Yeah.
you guys have worked together for a long time.
Right.
And you came up with this character, Fiona Wallace.
Uh-huh.
She's a therapist who does web therapy.
Right.
And how long are the sessions?
They're meant to be about 3 minutes.
Uh-huh. And the reason being?
She's too bored for the 50-minute self-indulgent blather about feelings and dreams which add up to nothing. That's the voice of the character.
That's Fiona right there. Now, what you did improv, I know, in the Groundlings, right? So
Right.
did you have Fiona Wallace as a character
No.
before you started?
No, we made her up for this. We just had the idea first of online therapy 3-minute sessions. That's ridiculous. Let's do a show.
Right.
And then, then we had to create this character, figure out who that would be.
It's so hysterical because there are recurring characters who come back, every few weeks, and then there's these amazing guest stars. And
Yeah.
you won the Webby Award, which are the Emmys for the web.
Yeah.
And then Showtime bought it.
Right, they've licensed it. So we did 10 episodes on Showtime, and we're waiting to hear if we're going to do more.
Well, I love the show, I do, but I'm still furious that the comeback is not on the air.
Wait. I mean, of course, all I want to do is talk about the comeback.
Well,
But-
same with me.
But, for web therapy, I
Yes.
have a clip
Yeah.
of you.
Of me?
You haven't seen it.
Oh, I didn't see it yet.
No, I know. You haven't seen it
I
yet.
didn't think it was done.
Well, it's just done, and we have a clip. It's a snippet.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
I play Alan Cummings' assistant.
Yeah, Maxine.
Maxine, and I'm a publisher, assistant of a publisher, and she's
Fiona
written
wrote a
book.
horrible book. Yeah.
Okay, take a look. It's me. He sent me your manuscript. It's Fiona. Correct? Can I call you Fiona?
Yes, oh, please do. Call me Fiona.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Might I say that I'm surprised at how you look?
Oh, in what? So refined? So.
Well, when I read the manuscript, I thought to myself, oh, another young floozy he's sleeping with. So I didn't expect a woman of your age or physique, or it's not his
Physique?
normal type. I don't know.
That's interesting. Well, I'm not one of the floozies he's sleeping with, so maybe that's why.
Funny. She's very Catholic, my character.
Right.
Yeah. When does it air? It hasn't aired yet.
It'll be on El Studio in December.
In December, look for me
Okay.
at El Studio. Now, we're going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk about The Comeback, which I think was the funniest show about television ever on television. Don't go away. We'll be back right after this. You're watching.
Well, I got it.
Valerie?
Yeah.
Could you do it again?
Sure. Yeah. Was there a technical
No,
something?
I just, I think it could be a little bigger, more excited.
Can do. Okay. Ready? Well, I got it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Just the whole comeback is about how excited you are.
Well, I am excited.
Right, but
Yeah.
they didn't let us film them actually telling you, so this needs to be the big event.
Right. Okay. Sure. I got you.
Okay.
Okay. Ready? Okay.
Well, I got it. And I thought it would. Could you do it again?
That's Valerie Cherish from The Comeback. Now, Lisa.
Yeah.
What the hell's going on with this show? It was on HBO for one season. It was the funniest show I have ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And then they didn't do a second season.
I know.
What the hell?
I remember when it happened.
Yes.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. There wasn't really a reason.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, sometimes networks make mistakes.
Yes. Because this show has a huge cult following.
Yeah.
In fact, Valerie Cherish actually has her own Twitter account. And
Yeah, it's not me.
No,
That's not me. I'm not doing it.
Are you kidding me?
That's not me tweeting. I tweet as Dr. Fiona Wallace.
You don't tweet as Valerie Cherish?
No, but that person is good.
I know!
I know!
I've been talking to that person thinking it was you!
No!
Oh my God, I actually wrote, hey Val, wanna come on my new show, The Rosie Show? Bring Mickey. Like I was doing the
It's not me.
Holy crap!
That's not me.
They should put a disclaimer on that. But we gotta hire that woman, whoever's doing it, to
Or
write.
man.
Or man. Could be.
I'll bet ya.
Now that is probably right. That is based, like the character of Valerie Cherish is sort of like a sitcom star who's gotten a little older and things aren't going her way.
Yeah.
And her sidekick makeup artist,
Mickey.
who is Mickey in real life?
Oh, Robert Michael Morris. And, you know, I created the show with Michael Patrick King.
Who does Sex and the City?
Yeah. And now he's doing Two Broke Girls. It's just a, you know, promo bonanza.
Exactly. What the hell?
But so Robert Michael Morris was Michael's acting teacher in college.
Wow.
So when we were writing the pilot, he's like, I know who should be Mickey. He said, you'll see when we get there. So he had this guy in his head as we were writing.
Oh my God, well
that
he
voice.
is perfect. I
Yeah.
had a storyline that what I thought would be funny, which I wrote to the fake Val Cherish, was that you had stolen Mickey from me years ago and that we had like a bitter rivalry and that Val Cherish could come on and that was my idea.
That's funny.
That is funny,
Oh
but
my
you never
gosh.
got that because you don't have that account.
That's not me.
I know, I
see it.
didn't know.
I know, yeah.
Is there a chance that it's going to come back in some form? Because I know that it's on Sundance occasionally, but are we
Right,
going to have
yeah.
new comebacks?
I don't know. I know that every time Michael and I see each other,
Yeah.
we come up with, okay, now what would she be doing?
Right.
And every time it's something really hilarious. And, but then, you know, we get busy. He's certainly busy. I mean, now he's running a show, a
Yeah.
hit show for CBS.
Right.
But I think we have to do something.
You have to. And I have to tell you, when I watch Modern Family, which I love, I think this is very much the comeback-ish, right?
Just
With
look into camera. And
the
it's-
style
yeah.
of shooting
Right.
and how they do it and the acting and then the real interview part.
Right.
Really, it was brilliant, Lisa.
Thank
Truly
you.
brilliant.
Maybe a little too ahead of its time.
Well, now it is the right time now.
Thanks to the housewives, again, I have to say.
Exactly.
Because
Who knew?
there weren't any then.
No, there were not. Now listen, who do you think you are? Wonderful show. I was lucky enough to be on it that you
Yeah.
produced
That was
for
a great
NBC.
episode.
Woo, such a moving experience.
Wasn't it took me a while to process everything. I don't
Me
know if you
too.
had the same.
I did have the same. You saw the original show in England or in Ireland?
In Ireland on the BBC, yeah, and fell in love. I didn't know who that guy was that I was watching.
And was it a
didn't matter.
celebrity there as well?
It is, yeah, he is. He's an
Yeah.
athlete that everyone knows there. But I didn't know who he was, and it really didn't matter to me. It was riveting.
Yeah.
On so many different levels, and I just thought, I mean, I know it's a long shot to do this show in the US, but it's worth a try because it's too good. We deserve to have something this good.
It is really great television. It's documentary filmmaking at its best. And what happens to the person who's the subject is you really are moved in a way that you didn't expect to be.
Yeah, yeah,
We saw it when it happened to you, right?
yeah.
When you're-
so I
you're-
was thrown, and I was half expecting, you know, mine was a Holocaust story, and of course I knew already that I had, you know, my great-grandmother had been rounded up and shot in her village, and I did know that, and so I was going there to see if I could pay my respects to find out exactly what happened, and it's still, just being there and hearing detailed accounts, it's much bigger than you could ever imagine.
I think
It
you're
just
right.
is.
And for
Yeah.
me too, because you know my mom
Oh.
died. I didn't know a lot about her family. No one talked about her in my house after 1973.
Right.
So when you asked me to do it, I was like, can I bring my older brother? And we went, and it was very, very important in my life and for our family, and I thank you for it, because I never would have done it on my own in a million years. But you all can, Ancestry.com.
Yeah.
Truthfully, that's how we all started, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
and then look up, it's not just names and dates. That's why this show is so good. And then you look at the historical context. So you find out in that city, in that country, what was happening then that could have affected your ancestors and caused them to make certain decisions that changed the course of your family. It's so great.
It's a beautiful show, and it's a great job that you did bringing that here to us. Quality TV, better than those housewives. Lisa Kudrow, you're delightful, as always. When can they see me again on Web Therapy?
In December.
Oh, in December, you can see me on Web Therapy. Okay? Thank you for being here. Great to see you. We'll be right back after this. Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, still to come. Right here at home. Easy. Straight from the Palace Theater on Broadway, please welcome the cast of the Tony Award-winning musical, Bette Midler's Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. You guys are fantastic. I've seen this show 3 times on Broadway. I'm going back for more. I brought my kids. It is the most fun you can have. Are you having fun?
Oh, having the best time.
How were the Tonys for you, Tony? Tony was nominated for a Tony for this role. How was it?
It was pretty nerve-wracking, but I ended up having a wonderful time.
Excellent.
Yes, yes.
And Will, how's everything in your life?
Super good.
Really good?
Yeah, having a lot of fun.
Can I tell everybody who your girlfriend is?
You're good.
Okay, Audra McDonald, living with Will. She's beautiful, so are you.
Yeah, I think her eyesight is hurting, so she...
Ha, 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 young man. Handsome, amazing, Tony. Hair on Broadway, fantastic. And how about this boy? Needs to work out a little, doesn't he? How are you, Nick?
I'm fantastic.
Are you having fun?
The best time of my life, yeah.
And you are a big Twitterer, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks for noticing.
I like your tweets.
Thanks, I like yours.
Thank you, honey. Now, I understand that you've never been to Chicago, Will. Is that true?
I have been to Chicago, and I'm addicted to Chicago and its pizza.
But you haven't had the real deep dish?
No, I have. I'm obsessed with the deep dish.
And what's your favorite?
Giordano's.
Guess what? Giordano's, they're ready. You're all going. It's on us. Before the plane, the whole cast, and I want you not to take off your costumes. Promise me. Yes? They're in. The cast of Priscilla, you're all getting the CD. Go see them on Broadway at the Palace Theater. We'll be right back after this. Fun? That's good, right?
Great.
Program today called Ready, Set, Go. Listen to this. The people at Ready, Set, Go have signed on a smoking hot celebrity who's lost a lot of weight on this plan, but I can't tell you who it is. I've been sworn to secrecy. It's super secret. We're the only ones who know their identity. We'll give you the exclusive on November 8th, but I can't tell you. These people have been totally asking me, and I can't say it, so stop asking me. We've enlisted 25 women to start the program. They're right here in the green shirts. See, stand up, ladies. See them? They're right here. They got 3 Ready, Set, Go meals a day and snacks for 28 days, plus one-on-one help from a slimologist, which I didn't even know they had that. We've got all of these women coming back, and on November 7th, they're gonna walk through, and they're gonna be thinner. And then the celebrity is gonna walk through, and they're all gonna hug. And then you're all gonna go, oh, I never thought that person would need to. But anyway, it's called Ready, Set, Go. And we're ready, and we're set, and now we're gonna go to break. But we'll be back with a game right after this. Don't go away. It's me, Rosie, here to talk to you about my new website, rosie.com. You want a little something extra to check out when the show's over? Go to rosie.com for your daily dose of The Rosie Show. If you missed yesterday's show or you want to know what's coming up, go to rosie.com for episode updates, get recaps of each show before and after it happens.
Oh my God.
I loved it. I think she's really mad. I gotta go. It's an emergency. It's an emergency. Go to rosie.com for the latest show summaries. You know I love giving stuff away. Yes, Wendy, you're the winner! Go to rosie.com and get some. It's all here. Audience gift bags, show tickets. You can even apply for an internship on my show. Go to rosie.com today. You've got nothing to lose. Nothing at all. Maybe a few minutes clicking. Hi, everybody. This is my best friend, Garrett. Hey, you want to read a promo for me?
On the next Rosie show, Valerie Harper is here. I love her. Remember her as Rhoda on the Mary Tyler Moore show? I used to watch her all the time when I was a kid.
Plus Kevin Bacon and the Bacon Brothers. Say goodbye.
Bye.
The Rosie Show, only tomorrow, 7/6 Central, only on OWN.
Members. One will win a fabulous prize. One will take the walk of shame. Who will be who? Who knows? Who are you? Who? I didn't think that would work, but I gave it all my shot. We're about to find out because it is time to play Names Up Poppin'. Hit it, Catrice.
Everyone, it's time to play the game that everyone loves to play. And the name of the game today is Names Up Poppin'.
Still doesn't fit in there, Catrice. Totally doesn't fit. We're going to work on that. All right, let's meet today's lucky contestants. Hi, Dan.
Hi, Rosie. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm real nervous.
Are you?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Chicago, right down the street.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a realtor.
Really? Not good time for that, is it?
You.
No, bad.
It's real bad. It's all right.
Got any kids? Married?
Nope.
No?
No, not yet.
Just single
can't do
guy?
that here.
Can't get married?
Yeah.
Gay?
Yeah.
My gaydar was off. I didn't know, Dan. I didn't know.
Thanks.
How would I know?
Stop.
Now I know. Thank you, Dan. Hi, Lori.
Hi, Ro.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Where are you from, Laura?
I'm from Sun Prairie, Wisconsin, outside of Madison.
Did she get a ride home?
Yeah, no traffic.
And what do you do for a living?
I stay home with my kids, and I work part-time for the school district.
And how old are your kids?
I have a daughter who's 14, and I have two boys, 11 and 9.
11 and 9. You're still in the good zone.
Yeah, they're still good.
14-year-old daughter. How's that going for you?
You know, I get the eye roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
not
you know.
familiar with that at all. Not fun, is it?
No, you know what? She's a good kid.
She's good. Mine is good too. It's just the age that's difficult.
Right.
We'll get through.
Okay.
Everything's fine.
Yes.
Here's how the game works. I'll show you the initials of a famous person or character and give you a clue about who they are. You'll have to guess the real or fictitious person with those initials. For example, he played Stewie the cop in the Scream movies. You would find the initials D.A. and answer David Arquette. Do you understand?
Yeah.
First, we should show them the board, and maybe that would help. The person to get the best of 7 wins and moves on to the bonus round. Best of 7.
Oh,
okay.
Four,
Okay.
not best
All right.
of 7.
All right.
It's 4.
God, it's okay.
Dan.
I'm
You're a realtor. You haven't done math in a while. I know.
Nope.
All right. It's a bad economy. It's not his fault. Okay, here we go. We're going to get started. The initials are up on the board. Do not cheat in the audience or you will get no parting gifts.
Okay.
She is everyone's favorite nanny. Yes, Dan.
Fran Drescher.
Correct. FD, Fran Drescher.
I almost said Fran Fine.
Fran Fine wouldn't have worked because it's FD. Fran Drescher. Do you see the initials?
I knew that.
Are you getting it?
I got it.
You understand?
I got it.
It's hard. I should have done a better time
I'm nervous.
explaining. Shh. Okay. You may call him Elwood Blues or Beldar Conehead. Yes.
Dan Aykroyd.
Dan Aykroyd, DA. 1 to 1. 1 to 1. Good times. Good times. This Pan-American stewardess called Morticia Mom.
Oh, I forget her name.
Look at the initials. Look at the initials.
Oh, I can get it.
Look at the one. Yes.
Oh, Christina Ricci.
Yes, Dan. 2 to 1. 2 to 1, Dan. Dan's quite enthused. You may find this 80s singer dancing with himself.
Oh.
Yes.
No, me.
Oh, you.
Billy Idol.
Billy Idol. No, me. She was like you were a 3-year-old kid. No, me. No, me. I'm sorry. I was hoping it was you,
heard
Lori,
it here.
'cause he's
I know.
kicking your butt. If he gets one more, he's gonna win.
Oh, gosh.
Oh my Lord, that would be horrible. You know, to sweep it like that. Dan, Lori would be embarrassed in front of all her friends. Are you ready, Lori?
I'm so ready.
He's a card. Yes.
Ed Norton.
Ed Norton is right. How did she do that? How did she do that? 3 to 2. You're on your own now, babe. Okay? You ought to know this Canadian-American singer. You ought to know.
Oh.
Jagged Little Pill. Yes!
Alanis Morissette.
Oh, correct, Lori! That's okay. You know her. No, you don't know? Okay, well, here's the chance. You're going to know this. This is right up the gay alley.
Not fair.
You could get it, I'm not saying.
Okay.
He's an Italian designer who dresses the rich and famous.
Giorgio Armani.
Okay! Lori has to take the walk of shame. I'm sorry, Lori. Isn't she nice? Yes. Yeah, and you're sweet to be concerned about her feelings. But she lost, and we no longer care about her. Now, Dan, it is time for the bonus round. Michelle, tell Dan what he's playing for.
Today, you're playing for an 8-month supply of delicious Green Mountain coffee and a Keurig coffee machine courtesy of Green Mountain. Good luck.
A coffee machine, Dan!
Okay.
And now, since it's the bonus round, and you didn't really do so well, we thought we'd ask very smart Lisa Kudrow from Vassar to come out and help you. So, come on out, Lisa. Come help Dan. Really. He was sort of slow on the uptake. We feel bad. We want him to get the coffee maker.
I'm shaking.
Okay, yeah. Now, listen. Go stand by Dan. Are you standing?
Oh, yeah.
I think you stand by Dan.
We're not
Now, here's the thing.
Thank you.
Here's how it's going to work. I'm going to give you the 7. You're not good at it?
No.
You went to
I love
Vassar.
this game.
But you went to Vassar.
That's a whole other skill set.
It is really.
I have the same education as you.
Really? No college at all. Okay, let's put up the initials there, and here's what we're going to give you 7 sets of initials.
Yeah.
And you have to name 5 of them within 30 seconds, okay?
Okay.
5. Let's put up the initials. Look what we did.
Oh, yeah,
Kudrow.
I got one.
You see? Kudrow?
I
It's
got
right
one.
there. That's you.
see, that
Okay?
one's easy.
All right, that one's easy. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds. The clock will start now. Go!
Lisa Kudrow.
That's 1.
Rosie O'Donnell.
That's 2.
Orson Welles.
That's 3.
Ted Danson.
4.
J.R. Ewing? No.
No, Jerry Rubin.
Yes!
Jerry Rubin.
Oh, my God! Winner! How good was he at that? That was weird. You were good at that, Dan. Come over here. Come over here. Come here. Read that, Dan. Lisa, stand near Dan.
You
Read
just
that.
went I can't see without my glasses on.
Okay, then Lisa, read that.
Okay, this show's been great, but it's missing one thing.
Confetti!